Why aren't you rehearsing that chariot number?
Hail Caesar!
Will you please come down and get to work?
What ho! Friends, Romans, and countrymen, I will lend you my ears.
Forsooth, Mr. Hammond, thou hast become a pest. And anyhow, it's drafty with these little things on.
I'll say it is.
Will you cut out the clowning? You asked me for a job in this show, and I give it to you. And all you do is sit around and read papers.
Hey, what's the matter with you?
Wait a minute.
Who's gonna ball this guy out? You or I? I am. All right, go ahead and do it.
Hold it a minute. We take an interest in our country. That's why we read the papers.
You're a revolution who starts rebels. If you read the papers, you know what's going on in this country.
Yeah, just because your college bet don't think you're the whole loaf.
We never went to school at all, and we're smarter than you are because we read the papers.
Yeah, and don't forget,
The greatest education, if you're craving information, is to buy the daily news and read what's in it. And we bless the press cause we confess the news for which we thirst comes from Winchell and from Brisbane and from William Randolph Hearst. The world is so amusing and amazing and confusing when you realize it's changing every minute. Just buy the Sunday paper for a dime. You'll get woozy while you watch the march of time. 2 years ago it looked as though our Uncle Sam was busted, but my, how this country's changed. Today the banks are open and there's some that can be trusted. My, how this country's changed. The bootblack's buying stocks again, he's starting to maneuver with brokers back in Wall Street who were tailors in Vancouver. And times have got so good that bankers even speak to Hoover. My, how this country's changed. Since Mr. Townsend said his plan would land us all in clover, the guys won't marry girls unless they're 60 years or over. If your old man gets $50 a week, won't that be nifty? You'll just move in with good old Pop and help him spend his 50. They've soaked the rich to pay the poor so the poor can pay their taxes, which helps the poor who once were rich, but taxes broke their backses. The bird that laid the golden egg has been declared illegal. The question now is how to get the egg back in the eagle. We may not have a chicken, but we've got the pot to roast it. It's true we still have bread lines, but today the bread is toasted. The gunmen and the conmen all reformed the CCC men. And movie mugs who once played thugs this year are playing G-men. The boom is back, our bonds are up, the dividends are handsome. And when our kids grow up, we'll have enough to pay their ransom. Though FDR is recommending new laws as he feels them, as fast as Congress passes them, the Supreme Court repeals them. With billions spent on roads and dams and budgets undiminished, we'll have a lovely country here if they ever get it finished. The girls who once were thin and small are broadening their foundation. My, how this country's changed. Since Mae West hit the screen, the world is headed for inflation. My, how this country's changed. Election year is here and we're bewildered and dejected. The country needs a Superman, we hope he'll be selected. But we won't be surprised if Mickey Mouse should be elected. My, how this country's changed.
Well, how was that, Mr. Hammond?
Boys, it was great.
That shows how much you know.
What?
it was terrible.